Blessings, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome into the live, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. It's Thursday evening, and my hair is just a little bit, my hair is getting a little bit long. It keeps falling into my eyes and keeps giving me the blinkers. Yard Food is in the house. Welcome, Yard Food. Winsomewhere is in the house as well. Welcome, Winsome. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks to Miss Ann Space is in the house as well. Thank you so much for coming, my dear friend, Miss Ann Space. Everybody else who is in the chat, I want to say a very special welcome to you if you're new here. If you are new here, you have a very, very special welcome from me and all the other travelers. And to all my travelers who are over here at the moment, I want to say thank you for your continued support. Now, today is Thursday, and if you've been following me, you know at this time on a Thursday, we usually do Swords in Hand / Bible Trivia. If you have been following my page, you would see that I posted the readings that were going to be used for this evening's trivia. And that would be Leviticus chapters 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now, those four chapters together talk about basically the same thing over and over with the same sacrifices, peace offering and wave offering and sin offering, that sort of thing. But Moses and Aaron were being given specific instructions at this point about what should remain holy and what should be unholy, what should be clean, what should be unclean, what should be eaten and not eaten, and that sort of thing. I hope you all listen to it or read it for yourselves in your own Bible version, whether it's your Google Bible, your book Bible, whichever, King James Version, International Version, whichever version you have. My friend India is in the house. India, how are you doing, my love? So good to see you. Thank you so much for coming, my dear. I'm always happy to see you, you know. Yeah, so that's what's been going on this week. All right, and in the same breath, guys, greet each other, meet with each other, say hello to each other. If there's somebody you don't know, get to know them, because once you come over here on my channel, once a traveler, always a traveler. Hey, you can't get away from it. What have we been up to all week? This week we completed the reading of this book here, Dirty Little Secrets. We completed the reading of that one. And I have another one downstairs that I have started to read already by Mary Clark. I'm going to be looking in the chat to see if anybody wants me to continue reading the books I'm reading on the live. If you're interested in hearing me read it, I'd be more than happy to, because my head is always in a book. So I'm always reading nice novels. Sometimes they're nice, sometimes they're a little boring, but it's a book. My head is in it. Yeah. One book that I cannot read enough, I've read it maybe like 6 times already, is this one, Chicken Soup for the Woman's Soul. Yeah, I keep reading it. I haven't gotten rid of it yet, because usually when I read the books, I get rid of them. You know, give them away, donate them to Red Cross, whatever, because I get some of my books from Red Cross. So, hey, once I read it, I just give it back. Let somebody else read it. But this one I can't seem to part with, because it has 101 stories to open the hearts and kindle the spirits of women. And so I thought, you know what? I like this book. I'll keep it. Maybe I'll read some of the things from it on my TikTok page. Who knows? But we are here. It's another Thursday afternoon, and where else to be but here on Treverson's Unstoppable. Trev, why you put out the Bible study so late and I never get any time to go over my reading? Winsome, you never get time. If we put it out tonight for next week, you not get time. If we put it out tomorrow, you not get time. But this week, I'll put it up. Winsome always a try to come drape me up. Hold up a minute, sister. So, if you were on the live yesterday, was it yesterday or yesterday? I said it right. Yesterday. So I put it out, not out, but I had tried to post it several times, and YouTube kept saying, kept giving me the red money sign, which meant that there was a copyright claim. And I kept thinking, where is the copyright claim? Could it be the music I have in the background? So I kept changing the music. And then eventually when I put it up this morning at around 2 or so, I didn't see any red mark on the money sign. So I was like, oh, finally. But I still never got an email from them. YouTube been playing with me. So I ended up having to post that one really late. But that was like the third or fourth time I put it up. So Sister Winsome, sincerely, my sincere apologies to you, ma'am. I'm very sorry, ma'am. And look at my dear LCDs in the chat. So guess what? We're going to do the chapter a day, Winsome. I just have to do everything, modify everything to suit you, huh? Don't I? It's okay. I love you, Winsome. I love you. I see it looks like you got back your phone, you got back your account, because I saw you were trying to drape me up wearing somebody else's clothes yesterday or the day before. All right. All right. So now you're coming to drape me up wearing your own clothes. That's okay, Winsome. That's all right. But welcome into the live, guys. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for coming. Don't forget to hit the like button, and don't forget to invite your friends and your friends' friends to come on over into the live this evening, where we are doing Swords in Hand / Bible Trivia. I love you, LCD. How is it going with you over there? Is it raining over there? Oh, you're in the desert. There's not much rain, right? And there is my brother Wildrich in the house. Welcome, Wildrich. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? So good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by as usual, my dear brother. Yes, if you all did not read the chapters for this week, or you did not listen to the chapters that I read, oh, wrong thing. It is okay. You're getting a phone next week from Canada. Oh, you're in things, man. You're in business. It's people phone me using. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Winsome. Next time, don't mash up the phone. Don't drop it in the water, Winsome. The phone is not waterproof. So don't drop it in the water, okay? Don't drop it in the phone. What am I saying? So guys, I really do hope the rest of you read the book or read the chapters or listen to me narrate them. No rain, hear me, no yard. Too much hot now. Yeah, too much heat. It's summer now. Well, if you have not, I can oblige you and read it, because these chapters didn't take too long to read. You know, they were basically the same thing being said over and over again. Let me get myself some more light here for my failing vision, so I can read this for you. Leviticus chapter 9. Since Winsome wants it, I'm going to do it. Whatever Winsome asks for, Winsome gets. So we are going to read it. For those of you who did not listen, look at Kenita. Oh my gosh, Kenita is in the house. How are you, Kenita? AG Bond Jamaican is in the house. How are you doing, my brother? Good to see you. Kenita, I ain't seen you in a hot minute, sister. What's been going on? I'm always so glad to see you, Kenita. I get so excited when I see you. How is everything going on with you, my love? Up there north of me. Leviticus chapter 9, guys. And it came to pass on the 8th day that Moses called Aaron and his sons and the elders of Israel. And he said unto Aaron, take thee a young calf for a sin offering, and a ram for a burnt offering, without blemish, and offer them before the Lord. And unto the children of Israel thou shalt speak, saying, take ye a kid of the goats for a sin offering, and a calf, and a lamb, both of the first year, without blemish, for a burnt offering. Also a bullock and a ram for peace offerings to sacrifice before the Lord, and a meat offering mingled with oil, for today the Lord will appear unto you. And they brought that which Moses commanded before the tabernacle of the congregation, and all the congregation drew near and stood before the Lord. And Moses said, this is the thing which the Lord commanded that ye should do, and the glory of the Lord shall appear unto you. And Moses said unto Aaron, go unto the altar, and offer thy sin offering and thy burnt offering, and make an atonement for thyself and for the people, and offer the offering of the people, and make an atonement for them, as the Lord commanded. Vibe with Maria Coleman is in the house. Oh, thank you, Kenita. Hello, Maria. How are you doing, my love? Good to see you. Aaron therefore went unto the altar and slew the calf of the sin offering, which was for himself. And the sons of Aaron brought the blood unto him, and he dipped his finger in the blood, and put it upon the horns of the altar, and poured out the blood at the bottom of the altar. But the fat and the kidneys and the caul above the liver of the sin offering he burnt upon the altar, as the Lord commanded Moses. And the flesh and the hide he burnt with fire without the camp. And he slew the burnt offering, and Aaron's sons presented unto him the blood, which he sprinkled round about the altar. And they presented the burnt offering unto him with the pieces thereof, and the head, and he burnt them upon the altar. And he did wash the inwards and the legs, and burnt them upon the burnt offering on the altar. And he brought the people's offering, and took the goat, which was the sin offering for the people, and slew it, and offered it for sin as the first. All right. And he brought the burnt offering, and offered it according to the manner. And he brought the meat offering, and took a handful thereof, and burnt it upon the altar, beside the burnt sacrifice of the morning. Hey, India is saying hello to a G-born Jamaican. All right, let us continue. He slew also the bullock and the ram for a sacrifice of peace offerings, which was for the people. And Aaron's sons presented unto him the blood, which he sprinkled upon the altar round about. And the fat of the bullock and of the ram, the rump, and that which covereth the inwards, and the kidneys, and the caul above the liver. And they put the fat upon the breast, and he burnt the fat upon the altar. For those of you who did not listen to the reading, I am going it through just for you. And the breast and the right shoulder Aaron waved for a wave offering before the Lord, as Moses commanded. And Aaron lifted up his hand towards the people and blessed them, and came down from offering of the sin offering and the burnt offering and peace offering. And Moses and Aaron went into the tabernacle of the congregation, and came out and blessed the people. And the glory of the Lord appeared unto all the people. And there came a fire out from before the Lord, and consumed upon the altar the burnt offering and the fat, which when all the people saw it, they shouted and fell on their faces. Chapter 10. Oops. Chapter 10, guys. And Nadab and Abihu, the sons of Aaron, took either of them his censer, and put fire therein, and put incense thereon, and offered strange fire before the Lord, which he commanded them not. And there went out fire from the Lord, and devoured them, and they died before the Lord. Then Moses said unto Aaron, This is that the Lord spake, saying, I will be sanctified in them that come nigh me, and before all the people I will be glorified. And Aaron held his peace. And Moses called Mishael and Eliphalet, the sons of Uzziel, the uncle of Aaron, and said unto them, Come near, carry your brethren from before the sanctuary out of the camp. So they went near, and carried them in their coats out of the camp, as Moses had said. And Moses said unto Aaron, and unto Eleazar, and unto Ithamar, his sons, Uncover not your heads, neither rend your clothes, lest ye die, and lest wrath come upon all the people, but let your brethren, the whole house of Israel, bewail the burning which the Lord hath kindled. All right, welcome into the live, guys. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for coming into the live, guys. We are doing Swords in Hand / Bible Trivia tonight. We are on the book of Leviticus, chapters 9, 10, 11, and 12. Hold on, guys. I don't broke something. There we go. Okay, so if you are ready the for the start of the Swords in Hand / Bible trivia, I say get ready. Let me know who is going to be playing so that I can have your name written down. When I ask the questions, you can get the points appropriately. Hold on, where did I drop my... Oh, so many things falling down here. What in the world is going on? Here it is. Okay. It is time. Let us begin, my friends. We are going to be starting with the questions. We are now 18 minutes into the show. So let us begin. I didn't read all of it because there needs to be a little bit of intrigue left there. So, so I didn't read all 4 chapters, my friends. Just now. I did not. But let us begin. First question. The first question is going to be a picture. I'm going to show you a picture of... I'm going to show you a picture of an animal, of a creature. There, guys, there is a picture of a creature. Now, tell me, guys, if that creature is a grasshopper. Now, can somebody tell me whether or not this grasshopper, according to the book of Leviticus, is this grasshopper good to eat? That's a yes or no question. Is this grasshopper good to eat? Tell me about it, guys. Is this grasshopper good to eat? Answer me in the chat, guys. According to the book of Leviticus, is that grasshopper good to eat? Let me see who somebody answered here. Let's see who it was. Is that grasshopper good to eat? According to the book of Leviticus. Winsome says no. Winsome says no. The grasshopper is not good to eat. Well, let's roll on up into the book of Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 21. 11 verse 21, guys. If you have your book Bible or your Google Bible, let's read Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 21. It says, yet these may ye eat of every flying, creeping thing that goeth upon all 4, which have legs above their feet, to leap withal upon the earth. Verse 22. Even these of them ye shall eat. The locust after his kind, and the ball locust after his kind, and the beetle after his kind, and the grasshopper after his kind. So guys, believe it or not, the grasshopper is good to eat. Guys, don't blame me. I didn't know it either. I did not know that the grasshopper was good to eat. But now we know. Yes, the grasshopper is good to eat. You don't know how many times me dey hear hungry and see some little grasshopper I run around. I may run and look for the beer gun to shoot them with the beer gun. Never know, say it would have been my next dinner. Could have been my next meal. I did not know it, guys. But according to Leviticus, it is. It is good to eat. Hey, Island Boy Alex, how are you? Winsome shaking our head. Winsome, that is why I say, that is why I embarked on this journey to read this book by myself and share it with you all chapter to chapter, because there are so many things that we think we know about this book here, but we really don't. We sit and we listen to the pastor telling us what the book says, but we never spend time to go read it ourselves. So, courtesy of me and all the travelers here, we are going to be reading it chapter for chapter to make sure that whatever we hear, whatever we see in it, we know it's in there and not just somebody tell us. Because I never knew there was something in the Bible that said we could eat the grasshopper. I always see people eating the grasshopper when you have those they have those insect festival things and people are eating all kinds of critters, and you'd be like, ooh, people are eating critters. But according to the Bible, they are good to eat. Alex, I'm there here. Yes, Alex, welcome. We are glad that you are there here. We appreciate you. All right. The next question is, Winsome, what's the name of Aaron's two sons that the Lord destroyed with fire? What's the name of Aaron's two sons who the Lord destroyed with fire? Name Aaron's two sons who were destroyed by fire. What were their names? What were their names? What are in terms of that abomination? No, son, abomination. If the good book says you can eat, it's not abomination at all. The good book says you can eat the grasshopper. But now we're moving on to the names of Aaron's two sons who were destroyed by fire. Aaron had two sons who were priests with him, and they were destroyed by fire because they disobeyed the Lord. Antonique is in the house, and Antonique said Nadab and Abihu. Yes, Antonique, you are correct. Nahab and Abihu. Winsome, you got to move your fingers a little faster. Yes, Nadab and Abihu were the two who were destroyed by fire. What was the alternative for a woman who had to bring a lamb, a sheep, goat, whatever, a lamb, a sheep, or a goat for her cleansing? If she could not bring a lamb, what else was she supposed to bring? What was the substitute? If a woman could not bring a lamb to give to the priest for her cleansing, what else could she bring in substitute? There's a light here shining on my eye. Sorry. Black money is in the house. Black money, my money, green money, every money is in the place. Welcome, my brother. How are you doing? Good to see you again. If a woman could not bring a lamb, if she could not bring a lamb, then what was the substitute for her to bring for her cleansing? Anna Agboy is in the house. Welcome, Anna. How are you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. I sincerely appreciate you. Winsome says a bull. Winsome says a goat. Winsome is still not correct. What else? What was the substitute if a woman could not present a lamb to the priest to sacrifice for her cleansing? What substitute could she bring? What substitute could she bring, my friends? Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Don't forget to share out the stream. Don't forget to invite your friends to come on over. It's still early. We only have one question answered so far. Come on, guys. Roll it on, roll it on, roll it on. What substitute could the woman bring if she could not bring? Thank you so much, Anna, my friend. If she could not bring, okay, Antonique says she could bring 2 turtles. Yes, She could bring either 2 turtles or 2 young pigeons. And you know what I was wondering, Anthony, when I read it in the Bible, if it meant 2 turtle doves. Because in previous chapters, it said a substitute for the lamb and the bull were turtle doves. And I'm wondering if at this point in the Bible, they missed out the word dove. Rather than saying turtle doves or 2 young pigeons, they said 2 turtles. But that's what it read. It said 2 turtles. That's what it said. So Anthony got that one. Yes, yes, yes. All right, Anthony, come out swinging, guys. You all got to catch up with her. Next one. Who told Aaron not to drink wine or strong drink in the congregation? Who told Aaron that he was not allowed to drink wine or any other strong drink in the congregation? Who told Aaron these words? Yes, Anthony, that's what I think. Because before they would say turtle doves. And this is the first time that I see them just say turtle and not put doves. So, yeah. Next question. Who told Aaron not to drink wine or strong drink in the congregation? Who told Aaron these words? Winsome says Moses. Well, Moses was doing a lot of talking in these chapters, wasn't he? Yes, he was sort of the mouthpiece. He was sort of the mouthpiece for the Lord, right? But at this time, the Lord himself spoke to Aaron. Yes, Anthony, the Lord himself spoke to Aaron in chapter 10 and verse 8 and 9. And the Lord spake unto Aaron, saying, do not drink wine nor strong drink, thou nor thy sons with thee, when he go into the tabernacle of the congregation. All right, Anthony got that one right. All right, the next question is going to be another picture. Here we go. Here we go. That picture right there, is that creature supposed to be eaten according to the Leviticus? Is that creature good to be eaten according to the Leviticus? Is that creature good to be eaten? Is that creature good to be eaten, my friends? All right, somebody answered. Let's see who answered what they said. Winsome said no, because that's a rat bat. All right, Winsome, you got that one correct. Yes, that is a rat bat. And in Leviticus 11 verse 13, it does say that the bat is not supposed to be eaten. All right, we're gonna stay over here a little bit. Let me give you another picture. So the rat bat is not to be eaten. Here is another picture. All right, according to the Bible, should this thing here be eaten? Should this thing here be eaten according to the Bible? According to the Leviticus, my friends. Remember, I know it's not church saying anything, you know, everything that we are doing here, are talking about here, is coming out of the good book. So I am not saying anything. I am just talking out of the good book. Let's see what this says. Let's see what everybody say. That's why we have COVID trip. These people are selling the boxes in the house. Welcome, Sister Shelley. Thank you so much for coming. All right. And Mr. Shelley, you and I go have a private conversation about that. Because these people want to make up their stories and then come and blame it on the poor. But anyway, that's for another day and another conversation. People them have them plans long time. Now them a come blame the poor about them. But anyway, Overton is in the house. Overton, come in text you. My bad. Sorry. Sorry. Good afternoon, my darling Trevor and fellow travelers. Welcome. Let's listen in the background. But at work. So no, I cannot play. Okay, that's fine. So Winsome did say no. Winsome did say no, Overton did say no. So Winsome, you got that one right. No. The conch is one of them that is forbidden. Yes, the conch is one forbidden creature according to the Bible. All right. Let's see if we find another one here. As soon as I hit them, I'm deleting them. All right. What about this one? What about that one, guys? Somebody. Me know you know. I know Overton. I remember you know, Jesus have mercy. Just forgive me, man. I dashed in here, I ran out was to go water my plants, and then I just rushed in. When I rushed in, it was a minute after 4, so me just hurry up. Hurry up, started talking to Winsome and Yard Food and totally forget. Totally. But yeah, I know you will forgive me. All right. Which one is this now, guys? Should this one be eaten? Should this one be eaten? All right. Let's see. Overton coming first. Overton says no. Yes, Overton, the jankro mustn't eat. Yes, no jankro. We mustn't eat the jankro. No jankro to eat. All right, we keep on. We're going down. No jankro for the eatings and no conch for the eatings. All right. Next, the next creature, this one here, that's a hare, like a rabbit. What about that one? Anthony, when you're back to work, break up. Okay, baby, no problem. Thank you so much for coming. You win 3 quick points, though, Anthony. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm forgiven. Thank you so much. Overton said here, the rabbit must eat. Wyrick said the rabbit must eat. Winsome said the rabbit must eat. All right. Them said here must be eaten. Okay, since you said here must be eaten, let us look at Leviticus chapter 11. Hold on, make sure I'm find it for Uno, because Uno out here I eat all kinds of abominations. Hold on. Let me see how it say. Leviticus chapter 11. Chapter 11 and verse 13. Hold on, guys. Leviticus. I want to bring it to y'all because I'm out here eating. Out here eating the hair. Like, I don't think it normal. I'm out here eating here. Okay. The hair is not to be eaten. It is an abomination. According to chapter 11 of the book of Leviticus. Who get it right? What Overton say? Overton say yes if you eat the ear? No, sir. Not at all. Go back in your book, whether it is your book Bible or your Google Bible. Go back in it and check out what it says in Leviticus chapter 11. I don't know, some I have a hard time finding the verse. I'm never write it down. I didn't write it down. I wrote 13, but I look in 13 here and it's not there. But me I go find it for you. And the fowls and the hair. Okay, it's right here. And the hair thou shalt not eat. Oh, Hazard, what name so? What name so, Winsome? What name Hazard? Let me look it up, Winsome. I never see that the word there yet. Winsome, I've never seen that word. I don't mind learning, but Hazard. But me not see that the word there, Hazard. Hazard offers a vendor manage. Winsome, I don't see that word here. I'm trying to figure out what that word means, but it's some kind of system, recognized integrator of innovation. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about. So that's something completely different. But anyway, oh, Hazard is in your Bible. Oh wow. Oh, I don't know what version of Bible is that? Because this says Urban Dictionary. The Urban Dictionary says a hazard is someone who is popular but not attractive. Someone who is popular but not attractive. Yeah, somebody who is popular but not attractive is a hazard. I never heard that word before now. Okay? Yes, but the hair is not to be eaten according to the good book here. I didn't say it, guys. Don't Trev say it, because I did not say it. I am just quoting from the good book. That's what I'm doing, quoting from the good book. Let us find another picture, because there are some surprises here, you know, guys. There are some surprises. That's a horse. Tell me why a horse should not be eaten. Tell me in the chat why the horse is considered forbidden to eat. Tell me why the horse, yes, Overton says no, but tell me why the horse should not be eaten according to the good book. Tell me why the horse should not be eaten. We are just going through it here, guys, from the good book. Why should the horse not be eaten? Answer to me, guys. Tell me why the horse shouldn't be eaten according to the good book. No, don't say Trev say no. Please don't say Trev say, because it comes out of the good book. Tell me why the horse shouldn't be. Overton said the horse no have toes. Like seriously? Overton said the horse no have toes. No, Overton, and that's what the Bible say. The Bible doesn't say nothing like that. The Bible doesn't say nothing like that. But it have feet, it have toes. They know why it run with, no, its feet. No, sir, it doesn't say anything like that. What does it say about animals like the horse? Why they are an abomination to eat? Talk to me, guys. Why does it say the horse is an abomination? Why, Winsome? Not just that it's abomination, but what makes it as such according to the Bible? What would make a horse an abomination to eat? What characteristics does a horse have that would make the horse an abomination to eat? Come talk to me, guys. Talk to me, my friends. Talk to me. everybody. Guys, you know, we got to go through this book for ourselves. We got to hear it and read it for ourselves, or else they might go twist we and turn we and continue to twist we and turn we, as long as we do not decide to read it for ourselves so that we know exactly what is in it and what is not. Winsome says it true cod, but what? Finish that, Winsome. It's true cod, but what? For an animal to be considered clean, according to the Bible, clean for consumption, it has to satisfy these two requirements. So it has to chew its cud and has a cloven hoof. If he chews the cud but does not have a cloven hoof, then he is unclean. And vice versa. If he has a cloven hoof but does not chew his cud, he is unclean. Now, what makes the horse unclean? Winsome says it chews its cud, but what, Winsome? It chews its cud, but it chews its cud, but what? Yes, it chews its cud. It has to satisfy the two qualifications to make it unclean. It chews its cud. Yes, that doesn't make it unclean. But it has another qualification that makes it unclean. It chews its cud. That alone does not make it unclean. Who is coming with the answer? Going once, going twice? Yeah, 4 feet. Winsome says it has 4 feet. Shay rolling into place. Welcome to you, my love. Shay rolls up. When Shay rolls up, all things nice. Shay, how are you doing, my love? So good to see you. I'm always so happy to see you, Shay. Talk to me, guys. So, what makes the horse unclean to eat? What are the qualifications of the horse that makes it unclean for consumption according to the Bible? Don't say Trev say, guys. It's according to the good book. Winsome said because it has 4 feet. No, Winsome. It's not because it has 4 feet. Not at all. Come up with the answer, Shay. Come up with the answer, Overton. Where Wildrich there? Where is Wildrich? Guys, don't forget to hit the like button on the live, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. Do not forget. And share out the stream. Invite people to come in. There are lots of people out here who love Bible trivia because everybody loves to know that they know their Bible. Everybody loves to know that they know their Bible. Yes, and if they don't know their Bible, then we are here. Then we are here to tell them what it is. We are here to tell them what it is that they don't know, that they think they know. We are here to share it with them. What it is. Ooh, shoo. All right, Overton say. No, Overton. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, my friend. In fact, it's the other way around. Turn it the other way around if you want to get the answer right. Turn it the other way around if you want to get the answer right. Yes, turn it the other way around, Overton. Turn it the other way around. That is certainly not. That is certainly not the correct answer. Winsome said, no, Winsome. Winsome. Not at all, Sister Winsome. Not at all. Not at all. No, Sister Winsome. Not at all. Look at a horse's hoof and you tell me if a horse look like him have cloven hoof to you. A horse does not have cloven hoofs. All right, Oba Sensei. Let me see what Overton say here. Overton says, let me see. Hold on, say. Hold on. Overton says he does not chew the cud, hoof is cloven footed. No, Overton. No, no, that's not what it is at all. And indeed, the horse does chew his cud. For those of us who were not aware, the horsey does chew his cud. He does. The horse does chew his cud. So do I have to give you all the answer? All right. It has gone on for too long, so I'm going to give you all the answer. The horsey does chew his cud, but he does not have cloven hooves. All right. When you look at the horse's hooves, they are not parted. It's just one big old hoof. It's not parted. So that's what makes the horsey an abomination to eat, an unclean meal to eat. That's what it is. All right. Since we are on this, let's move on to another animal, because there are other animals here that we have been eating that really we are not supposed to be eating. Look at that animal there, my friends. Look at that creature there. Look at that creature. Look at that creature. Is that creature supposed to be eaten? Overton says no, all right? Overton got that right? Yes, that is an eel. No, an eel is not to be eaten. All right, next question. Why shouldn't the eel be eaten? The eel is a water creature. Why is the eel not supposed to be eaten according to the good book? Not according to me now, guys, according to the good book. Copyright, we used to eat it when we live a country. I used to eat it a country. Oh, okay. Okay, when some says she used to eat it a country. It's unclean. Why is it unclean? Why is it unclean? Tell me about it. Why is it unclean? It's a water creature. Why is it unclean? What does the Bible say about water creatures? Why are they unclean? Anybody win some say it's unclean. All right. So, all right, do I need to tell you all why? Okay, so according to the Leviticus, the eel, which is a water creature like every other water creature, if it does not have fins and scales, then it is an abomination. If it does not have fins and scales, and we can find that in the Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 9, and it says, "These shall he eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall he eat." So, guys, Trev didn't say it. It's coming from the Leviticus. It says in chapter 11 and verse 9, it says that if it has fins and scales, then it's good to eat. Welcome in the live, Cindy B. Unstoppable, my darling Cindy B. My sister is here. Welcome, Cindy. Well, it have scales, it don't have fins. So it doesn't qualify. It has to have both. I don't know if them having any scales. Them smooth like snail. If it have not scales and fins, then it is not good to eat. All right, now I'm going to show you some more. I'm going to show y'all some more creatures, and gonna tell me whether or not these creatures are to be eaten. All right, look at that creature. What kind of creature is that? Overton said no. Winsome said no. Anybody else have a response in the chat about the giraffe? Come on, guys, tell me what you think about. It's not even what you think. It's based on whatever is written in the good book. Talk to me, guys. Is the giraffe a creature that we are supposed to eat? Everybody says no. Winsome said the giraffe is unclean. Winsome said no. Paula, how are you doing? Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much, my sister Paula. Thank you so much for stopping by. Guys, guess what? Have you all ever seen a giraffe? A giraffe is always chewing his mouth, always chewing. Have you ever looked closely at a giraffe's foot? Take a look. Christine Stone is in the place. How are you doing, my sister? A giraffe, guys. We may not believe it, but indeed, a giraffe can be eaten. Yes, a giraffe can be eaten, guys. He chews his cud and he has cloven hooves. So a giraffe is indeed an animal that can be eaten. Would you believe it? I would have never guessed. I would have never guessed that a giraffe could be eaten based on the qualifications according to the Leviticus. It does have cloven hooves and it does chew its cud. So, of course, yes, it can be eaten. Bring me some giraffe meat, please. Trust me. I would eat some, believe me, I would eat it. I would eat it. Yeah, man. Giraffes are vegetarians too. I would eat the giraffe. Okay, you are welcome, my love. Cindy says she not eat the giraffe. What me I eat it? The good book said the giraffe can be eaten because it have cloven hoofs and it chew the cud. All right. So you see here we learned something because I didn't know it until I learned it today. I was like, wow, look at that. Look at that. Let's move on. Next creature. Can we eat that creature there, guys? Winsome, say horse make corned beef. Winsome, I don't know what make corned beef. Just like we don't know what make other things. And I've eaten corned beef several times. I've eaten corned beef several times, but it always seems to smell the same. It seems like they have some kind of fragrance that they put on the corned beef. But I don't know what kind of creature make the corned beef, but it tastes good. I think I think it's the same way it tastes good like the giraffe. Christine says yes. And Winsome say yes. Yes, Winsome, the blackbird. I wouldn't eat the blackbird. Teresa is in the house. Welcome, Teresa. Oh no, Christine say, oh no. Oh no, not me, no, sir. Bad luck that if you eat blackbird. Well, according to the good book, the blackbird is not edible. You know it's edible, but you're not supposed to eat it. You're not supposed to eat the blackbird. All right? According to the good book, no blackbird eating around here. We're not eating any blackbird. All right, next. Let me find another creature for you guys. Watch out the rest of you guys come drape me up now. What about that creature there, guys? What about that creature there? Oh, is Christine saying she hears some of the blackbirds can't talk? Really? Oh. Overton say no. Winsome say no. Paula say of course. Winsome say but people eat it. Yeah. According to the good book, it says anything that's in water that does not have fins and scales, don't eat it. But we're eating it anyway. So the lobster don't have fins nor scales. So it said don't eat the lobster. But I'm sure a lot of people will say, well, Trev, you don't know lobster sweet. Well, me wouldn't know because I've never eaten it. So me wouldn't know. But me know people say them lobster sweet and them not give up them lobster. But since we are reading the book just for the purposes of reading the book, we are going to say what the good book say. It say, Winsome says eat the tail. Well, the good book says we're not supposed to eat it. And I mean say so. No, don't go say Trev say. Because Trev not say nothing like that. Is the good book say it. Okay? I'm just repeating what the good book says. All right? What about that creature here? Who know that creature here? What about that creature? Cindy says she never eat. Oh, Cindy, you never eat lobster. I never eat it either. I've never eaten lobster. Don't know what it tastes like. No lobster for me, no crabs, nothing. Shelly says she don't like lobster, but it look like I have to give up shrimp. Maybe Shelly, because the shrimp also is like the lobster, and they don't have fins and scales, but they are water creatures. So all who like them shrimp and then lobster and then eel and them shark or whichever animal when I have fins and scales. Yes, this is what the good book says. It's not Trev say it, so don't say Trev say it, please. Don't say I was the one who said it, my friends. Guys, hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button and share out the stream. Thank you all so much. All right. Who says no on this one? Paula says no way. Paula said, oh Lord, Shelly says she loves shrimp bad. All right, Paula, get that one. Paula said no. Yes, that's a coney. That's actually a Jamaican coney. I didn't even know that those animals existed in Jamaica. I went to one of those places in North Carolina, and they had a whole display, and they had some Jamaican story about animals in Jamaica. And to my surprise, they had this animal there. They said this is a Jamaican coney. And I said, I've been a Jamaican all my life. How come I never see any of these animals in Jamaica? The closest thing I ever see look like this is a mongoose. Have you all ever seen a creature like this? I didn't even know conies existed in Jamaica because they're like some big rats. I see those things on National Geographic down in Brazil, you know, living by the water and the anacondas eating them. I didn't know these things live in Jamaica, but I guess there is a Jamaican coney. Yes, Paul, I look like mongoose. Me think it's mongoose. I thought it was a mongoose, but apparently it's a Jamaican coney. No, those things are not supposed to be eaten. Who got it right? Shirley's struggle is with the shrimp. Christine say I tried it, but when I don't, then I don't like the taste. Me love the shrimp though. Okay. All right. Christine says she like lobster. She don't like the taste, but she like our shrimp. All right. I will be on the left and that. Say I will be on the left and that animal on the right. Okay. Yes, Christine, it looked too much like a big rat for real. Well, for sure, that animal is a Jamaican coney and it is not to be eaten, according to the good book. All right, next animal. Let's see this one here. Let's see that one there, guys. Should that one be eaten? That is a source fish, you know, guys. When you cook that down with some pumpkin and some cartwheel dumpling and make a piece of soup, brother, it nice, can done. It nice, can done, people. But according to the good book, yes, Overton say no. Yes, according to the good book, it is a sea creature that does not have fins or scales. So we're not supposed to eat it, according to the good book. But we eat it anyway. Yes, we eat. I used to eat as a child. My uncle used to go fishing on the weekends, especially on Saturday night, and he would come home and bring all kinds of fish for us. And boy, this puffer fish there, when you cook it down, them say it have a tendency to poison people. I don't know. But my uncle used to cook that with some cartwheel dumpling, you see, man. What? Yes. But according to the good book, it not to be eaten. Let's move in. Oh, Teresha says it's very gummy. All right. Let's move right along. What about that fellow there on the screen, guys? Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. We have enough people in here to have the like button rolling. So hit it on, guys. Hit the like button. Thank you all very much. All right. What about that snail? All right. Cindy, you that eat the snail? Winsome say no walking purpose. Oh my God, the walking purpose. Sister Monica said my stomach full. Yeah, man, when I was a child, my uncle made the soup with that thing, not snail, with the puffer fish. And yes, I ate the soup. So I have eaten that before. All right. But here we have a snail. What say he about the snail? Yes, Overton had said no snails. No snails. Yes, according to the good book, it does say no, snails are not to be eaten. And it's not me who say it. It is the good book in the Leviticus 11. Guys, when the live is over, you all can go back and read the Leviticus chapter 11, and you will see where it talks about the snail, not eating the snail, because the snail is an abomination. At verse 30 says, and the ferret, and the chameleon, and the lizard, and the snail, and the mole. Yes, those it says you should not eat. All right, so the snail is an abomination, not to be eaten. All right, let's come on in with this fellow here. Oops, I did a bad thing. Oops, I did a bad thing. All right, we're gonna go with this one. What about that creature? We are moving along, Sister Monica. So when we get over into the Deuteronomy, yes, because right now a lot of these things are going to be repeated. Sister Monica said, no, so run from that. Okay. All right. Overton says no. Yes. No, we cannot. We are not supposed to eat this chameleon. Not at all. Not the chameleon. What about this fellow here, the tortoise? What about the tortoise? Should we eat the tortoise? All right. Overton, stop on no. Teresa, say hell no. No, it says no for the tortoise, but you'd be surprised. I see people eating the tortoise. Just today, I saw a video come across my screen of somebody eating a tortoise. Yes. Boy, may I tell you, say human beings eat just about everything that have life. Them eat everything that have life. Trust and believe me. So no, Overton got that. Next. Let's see. What about this creature? What about that creature? Yes, Miss Monica, that's what I heard. I heard that it's a lot of meat on the tortoise. A lot of meat and them chunky legs. Yes. What about the beetle? What about the beetle, my friends? Everybody says, no, no way, no way. They're not eating any beetles. Everybody says, no way. They're not eating the beetles. Christy is a truth. Some people eat dog and rat. Of course. I mean, I have a friend from the Philippines. Yeah, they eat rat over there. Yeah, they eat rat. I was in Korea. I see them eat dogs. Yes, they do eat dogs over there. Yeah. What I say? That the same thing they know, sir. I never hear nobody name that. All right. Remember, we are going by the good old book here. We are going by the good old book here. We are going by the good old book. All right. That on your screen, my friends, is a beetle. That is a beetle. If you turn your Bible to Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 22, you will see where it says, even these of them ye may eat, the locust after its kind, and the bald locust after its kind, and the beetle after its kind. So for sure, my friends, the beetle can be eaten. Maybe it have also medicinal values that we don't even know. Right, Randy? Maybe it has some medicinal values that we don't even know about. But because it looks so creepy crawly, we're not going to eat it. But according to the Bible, it says it can be eaten. And me say so, guys, no don't say Trev say it is spoken from the good book. Okay? The beetle can be eaten. Not me who said it, but the good book. Next one is this creature here. That creature there. Can that creature be eaten? Can that creature be eaten? Paula said, but me not eat that. Overton say no. Yes, some people roast them. They are protein, but I wouldn't eat it. Well, yes, that is true. You know, people say yes, they have good protein in them, so they eat it. I am not lacking in protein, despite the fact that I don't eat a lot of meat, and these things I don't eat, but that still doesn't mean I'm lacking in protein. But a lot of people, they eat everything. Birds confuse, birds confuse me like 4 legs. Well, that animal there, that bird there, no. Whoever says no is correct. That bird there, no. That bird there is not from the Middle East, a lot of different things. Yes, and even people from over here too, they eat a lot of things. So Overton is right. This bird is not supposed to be eaten. No. That bird is not to be eaten. How about that bird? That bird is a kite. It's called a kite. It's a kind of bird of prey, even though really all birds are birds of prey, because all birds eat whatever worms and grasshoppers and stuff they can find in the grass. But this bird is called a kite. Overton says no. All right, Overton, the on a ball tonight. Yes, that is true. This bird called a kite is not to be eaten. All right, let us move right along. What about that beautiful creature there? That's an iguana. That's a lizard right there. We eat a lot of things and I know so we eat them. That is so true. Because when they kill creatures and putting them in sausages and bologna and all these things, we are eating stuff and we don't even know what we are eating. That is the truth. We don't even know what we are eating. All right. Who first says so? Overton says that one is unclean. Yes, it is. That is a lizard. That's an iguana for sure. It is. My stomach not so strong. Me neither. Mine neither. My stomach is not so strong at all to eat them things. All right. The tiger, Overton says, is a no. Yes, the tiger is a no. Nothing that has paws. So the tiger has paws, the lion has paws, the dog has paws, the cat has paws. So nothing that has paws, you shouldn't eat. Nothing that has paws. Next. Look at that creature there, my friends. Look at that creature there. That's a weasel. Is a weasel. Okay. No, what would eat such a beautiful animal? Trust me, Christine. People eat just about everything. These people, they eat everything. but the weasel is not to be eaten. The weasel is not to be eaten. Okay, Teresa got that one. All right, we are not done yet, guys. Don't leave. Talk to me about that creature there. Talk to me about that creature there, guys. Should we eat that fellow? Should we eat that fellow right there? All right, Teresa says yes. Teresa came up with it first. Yes, the cow is okay to eat because he chews his cud and he has cloven hooves. So the cow is okay to eat. Teresa got that point. Next creature is the, okay, that's another bird. That looks like an osprey or something. Is that bird good to eat? Talk to me, guys. Is that bird good to eat? Is that bird good to eat? Who is answering? Okay, Overton says no. Yes, that bird is not good to eat. In fact, it's a bird of prey. Like that's a bird that eats bigger animals, like rabbits. And Sharon is in the house. Welcome, Sharon. So no, that bird is not good to eat. Next creature. How about that creature there? Is that creature good to eat? Is that creature good to eat, my friends? That's a locust. That is a locust. And Christine got that right. Okay, Christine? Yes. The locust is good to eat. In fact, the locust is good for you. The locust is good to eat. In fact, it is good for you. So when you see the locust, them guys, stop kill them, eat them. Them good for you. And the last one, the last creature, guys. You all know I could not finish this up without the grunt. You all know I couldn't finish this up without the grunt. Should this one be eaten? Overton says no, no. Well, according to the good book, it says no, no. But we know that the pig is a part of lots of people's diet. But according to the good book, you don't say, Trev says so, it's the good book say it, not me. All right, well, the pigs are also off the eating list. They are off the dinner menu for me because the Leviticus says so. All right, let us move right along. These chapters were not too long this week, guys. So we don't have a lot in it. But the next question is going to be, how long should a person be considered unclean after touching the carcass of an unclean dead animal? How long should a person be considered unclean after touching the carcass of an unclean dead animal? Overton said, no, the swine, but him love it. Overton said, no, for the swine, but him love it. I can imagine that it tastes good, but I never eat it. It says, how long should a person be considered unclean after touching the carcass of an unclean dead animal? Let me see what the answer says. Somebody says 7 days. That's not correct. Somebody says 24 hours. No, that's not correct. Somebody says 3 days. No, that's not correct. Tell me about it, guys. How long would a person be considered unclean after they have touched the carcass of an unclean dead animal? Talk to me, guys. Somebody says 2 days. No. Winsome says until the evening. Yes, Winsome. Until the evening. So if you touch it in the morning, when the evening comes, you're clean. If you touch it in the evening, when the next evening comes, you're clean. Okay? That's what the good book says. On what day, on what number day after birth, how many days after birth should a boy child be circumcised? How many days after birth should a boy child be circumcised? How many days after the birth of a boy child should he be circumcised? I'm looking in the chat, guys, and I don't see the answer yet. Not 2 weeks. No. How many days after birth should a boy child be circumcised? Come on, guys, come on. Okay, Christine got it. Christine says 8 days. Yes, Christine. 8 days. 8 days. And that can be found in the Leviticus chapter 12. Leviticus chapter 12 and verse 3. And in the 8th day, the flesh of the foreskin shall be circumcised. Okay, Christine got that correct. Next question. Next question, my friends. How many days after giving birth to a boy child? How many days after giving birth to a boy child is a woman unclean? She cannot do several things after giving birth to a boy child. She is considered unclean. For how many days after giving birth to a boy child is she considered to be unclean? Winsome got it. 33 days. Yes, Winsome. Yes, guys. So if a woman gives birth to a boy child, after 8 days, the boy is supposed to be circumcised. But the woman is unclean for 33 days after giving birth to a boy child. Okay? What was the name of Aaron's second two sons? The two sons that rose to prominence after the Lord killed the first two. What was the name of those two sons? What was the name of Aaron's two sons who rose to prominence after the first two were killed? What's the name? What was the name of Aaron's two sons who rose to prominence after the first two were killed? What was the name of Aaron's two sons? Who remembers? Winsome, Nadab, and Abihu were the first two who the Lord burned up in the fire. The Lord burnt up the first two in the fire. They were Nadab and Abihu. What's the name of the other two who rose to prominence after their two older brothers were burnt in the fire? Come on, guys, tell me. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. The question is, what was the name of Aaron's two sons who were remaining after the Lord had taken Nadab and Abihu? Winsome says Eleazar and Ithamar. You are correct. Eleazar and Ithamar were the name of the two sons. Winsome got that correct. All right, Winsome, you are rolling on up there. But Everton is like a runaway train. Overton is a runaway train. The next question is, how many days is a woman unclean after she has given birth? No, no. How many days is a woman unclean after she has given birth to a daughter? For how many days is a woman unclean after she's given birth to a daughter? For how many days? Winsome got it. Winsome says 66. Yes, Winsome. For 66 days, the woman is unclean. She cannot go into the tabernacle and she cannot touch anything that is holy. She is considered to be unclean. Okay? And the final question for her is, what should she bring to the priest in atonement for her uncleanliness after she has had a baby? What should she bring to the priest as an atonement for just having had a baby? Who is coming in? Why is it longer for exactly, Christine? Yo. Exactly, Christine. I said the same thing. Why is it a longer time the woman stays unclean after giving birth to a girl child than it is for a boy child? Yes, Christine. A lamb, Overton say a white dove. Yes, she has to give up a sacrifice. Has to give a sacrifice so that the priest can offer an atonement. How is it that you need an atonement for having had a child? Is that a sin? Is that some kind of an abomination to having had a child? Why is the woman considered unclean? She can't touch anything that is holy, and she cannot go to church. Guys, let me tell you, say, when we see people in their cultures having their rules and their laws in their cultures, and we stay over here with our egocentric selves and think that we are better and they are not better than us, we are better than them. Have you ever stopped to think that the laws they have that continue to oppress women, those laws came from the good book? Have you ever stopped to remind yourself that some of the most barbaric instructions that some societies continue to carry out comes from the good book? Let me tell you all something, what I'm going to say, guys. Leave the people and their culture alone. Because guess what? The same good book that we are using in our culture is the same good book they are using in theirs. And some people just decide that they are going to follow the good book to the T. And up until now that we are reading, hey Shan from Shan Store and Family, welcome. Up until now that we are reading, we have seen great oppression of women. Some cultures keep it like that. Other cultures change it. But all of it is influenced by the good book. So I'm saying to y'all guys, leave the people alone and let them do what they do. There is no such thing as right and wrong when it comes to culture. The people are living their way and we are living ours. They are following the good book to the T, and we are choosing to omit some things out of it. Right, Shan? Yes. I think it's because she's still sleeping with our blood, maybe, that she is still considered unclean. But the funny thing about it, Christine, when she have a boy, how come she only unclean for 33 days? When you have a child, I don't remember ever bleeding for 33 days, let alone 66 days to be unclean. So I really don't know why it said the woman was unclean after having the girl child. She was unclean for 66 days, but after having a boy child, she was only unclean for half that number of days. That is because I believe that patriarchal society valued men more than it values women. And we see that even until now, it values men more than those cultures continue to value men more than women. And it was so in our culture too. It's just that, women had to fight long and hard and some serious battles to be able to stand on the same playing field with the men in today's world. I believe some culture misinterpret the Bible, and only the good Lord can fix that. Misinterpret. I think a lot of us misinterpret the Bible. Bless you, excuse me. Yes. Oh, whew. Yes. A lot of us misinterpret the Bible. Some parts of the Bible is very clear, and some part there are some little gray areas, some little fuzzy areas. That is for true. But then when you live at country and have baby, you have to take in house for 3 months. Ah, and let them do your country win some. When you have the baby, olden days people used to say you can't come out, you catch baby cold and all these things. So you have to stay in. But I don't think that's what it was with this Leviticus. Because if me can catch baby cold before 66 days, if me have a girl child, then what would stop me from catch baby cold in 33 days after having a boy child? What would stop me? What would stop me? I Winsome says back then when you live at country and have baby, okay, I said that. Overton says it's because of the boy child bless the womb. Oh, I saw no. So the boy child bless the womb and the girl child curse the womb. Is that what it is? Is that what it is, Overton? The boy child bless and the girl child curse. I don't believe those things. I don't believe so. But from back then, that patriarchal society valued men more than women. So you will find that no matter how simple the situation is, the man gets preference. No matter how small it is, the man, the boy child, gets preference. And that's what Western women have had to fight for a long time. For a woman to be able to even be a minister, for a woman to be able to even hold a position in a church. Long time ago, it used to be only men, all men. Men were the deacons, men were the preachers, men were the elders, men were everything. And they justify it using the Bible, because in the Bible, for sure, the men were given preferential treatment. Oh, it says, so the two of them bless. So people say, of course, the two of them bless. Of course, yes. Christine say, yes, because of Eve. It's because of Eve. It's because of Eve, you think? I don't think it was, I don't think so. Because we see it in everything else that was done back then. Everything else that was done, the men got preferential treatment. Yes, everything else that was done. So did somebody say a woman must also bring a dove? Bring a dove or turtles for the sacrifice after she has given birth, so she can be cleansed. Christine says maybe it was because Eve was cursed for her disobedience. Yeah, remember when Eve was cursed for her disobedience, he said, whom shall spill blood? And that is where the period, that is where menstruation came about, according to the good book. But did the curse continue? It's not a curse for the womb to spill blood, it is a blessing. Because we now know the benefit of the womb storing blood every month and preparing for implantation of a fertilized egg. We know that. So I guess it was a good thing for the Lord, because he was no longer going to be standing there in the Garden of Eden making people. So the people he had already made were going to continue with procreation. But then he realized for a woman to be able to contribute to the procreation, her womb has to be capable of nurturing and nourishing that child for the 9-month period. And a womb that does not have a placenta lining for the baby is not going to be capable of doing that. So I don't understand why he called it a curse when it was supposed to be the blessing. You all get what I'm saying, guys? Why did he consider a curse? It is not a curse. It's supposed to be a blessing. Because without the womb preparing for the baby and being able to nourish the baby during the development, then it is not, then procreation would have stopped in the Garden of Eden. So it had to have been a blessing rather than a curse. Y'all agree with me? The bleeding is to cleanse the womb. Yes, we know the bleeding after you give birth is to cleanse the womb. But the question we were talking about, what Sister Christine asked earlier, was why the women? Why when the woman gave birth to a girl child, she was considered unclean for twice the amount of days as she was considered unclean when she gave birth to a boy child? That was because I am going to say, because they valued the boy child more than the girl child. So they did everything in their society to prove that the boy child was more valuable. That is my take on that, guys. That is my take. What do you all say about it? What do you all say? Because I say it was to continue to perpetuate the ideology that men were more important than women. Exactly, Sister Chris. Exactly. Before to prepare to conceive a child. Exactly. So the womb had to be prepared for its contribution to the continuation of the human race. Maybe because a man them say at the head of the house, exactly with some. They say man is the head of the house. They say the man. The man is supposed to be all of this and all of that. And the woman is supposed to be I. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, when some say nowadays a woman at the head. Nowadays we are the head and the tail. Trust and believe me, nowadays we are the head and the tail. Because as women, we are in control. Society and the law society have robbed us of the men who are supposed to protect us, who are supposed to be here for us. They are either in jail, they are out there lost, cannot find their way. They have turned onto the abomination of themselves. Yeah. And we are left to be single parents. We are left to be the head of the household. Listen. The Bible says men is supposed to be the head of the household, but these men nowadays, we are them around and left them pitney. And a cheat on them wife and broke up them family and something. Them is no head of nothing. Because when you are the head, you command respect. And you respect those who are depending on you to lead them. But when you create havoc in your family, you ain't no head or nothing. That is why us women have to take on the role of being the head of the household. Our men, society drag our men, throw them in prison for all kinds of little things. So the men are gone. And when the men are gone, the children go astray. Mommy alone cannot handle it. The children go astray. And the whole family value, everything just break down. Silver Dollar say, good evening, guys. Men are the head of the household. Why say we are still the head? We're not the head of what? We're not the head of ourselves. Because if we're not commanding the respect that will make you the head of the household, we're not cheat on a wife on a runway. I'm gonna put them on a runway, leave on a wife. We're not the head of what? I saw the head of the household behave. No, it's all the way the head of nothing. True, them a tell them need to care for them own children. Exactly. They are not caring for their children. They are running away. They are leaving their family to the mercy of the world. And then they still want to be considered the head of the household. The head of your foot. You're the head of nothing. Silver, if you are the head of your household, I applaud you, my brother. But these men nowadays, they ain't the head of nothing. Some culture believe that because of what Eve did, that woman should be oppressed. Yes, which is wrong to me. How could you be great that have to that woman who have given birth to you? That is so true, Sister Christine. But that is what some society believe. And believe me, they got a lot of their instructions and their laws are biblically based. Yes. A lot of it is based out of the Bible. Trust and believe me. A lot of the things that we see happening, a lot of the things that are laws in other places, as it where it comes to the oppression of women, it's all biblically based. Yes, it is. And that is sad. But I'm happy that I live in a society that is moving away from that, because I would be one of the rebels. Modest is in the place. Welcome, Modest. Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. When some say she's the head and the tail of your household, I agree with some. Me is the head and the tail of mine as well. I agree with you. I am the head and I am the tail. Modest is in the place. Modest, how are you doing? When someone is saying hi to Modest, what a go on? I'm so glad to see you. You come on the live almost finished, because we only have 12 more minutes to go. 12 more minutes and we're done. 12 more minutes and we are done. But welcome, Sister Modest. You not see me? No, you not see me. Come here to talk about the pig. Modest. No, you are not the head, Modest. And you're glad say you are not the head. Fortunate for you, you have a husband by your side. Some women are that fortunate. Others of us are not. Me are the head, the middle, and the tail of my household. Anything come through here, so have to come through me. Yeah. And me glad. I don't have no problem. I don't have no headache. I don't have nobody to give me no high blood pressure. Yes, it is me and only me. I don't have nobody to give me no high blood pressure. And I am glad. Very glad. So me is the head, the belly, and the tail of my household. Modest, what you been up to? Good to see you, my love. Thank you so much. Nobody got to give me high blood pressure, just like that. There you go. You are one of the lucky few who have a husband who is the head of your household. Some people are lucky in that sense, and some of us are not. But for those of us who are not lucky like that, we have to just hold the corners, because it is what it is. Well, something When from said me I gotta work. I mean I work. Me not gotta work tonight. You know, win some. Me not gotta work tonight. Why to me I end the live too so early? Christine said, if I was someone, I would build the second one to be less than the first. It would have to be greater model than the first. I think God did the same with Adam and Eve. Maybe he did. Somebody had to be first. Somebody had to be first. And I doubt he would, if he made a woman first, they would say that he made a woman to be his woman. But he made a man first, according to the good book, says he made a man first. And then the woman to be with the man. I don't know why I'm gonna make a woman for himself, but hey, we're not gonna go there. We are not going to go there, my friends. We are not going to go there. It is what it is, and we have read it as it is. Guys, for next week, oh, that's why I have something to go do in some. I have something that I must finish tonight. That's why I have to. That's why I have to do the swords in hand for 2 hours. And 2 hours a good time for swords in hand. 2 hours a good time for swords in hand. I'm gonna do the thing that I got to do. And then when I come back, when I'm finished doing it, we can run a growth stream live in the night here for about 4 hours or so. We can run a growth stream. We can run a growth stream live afterwards. But for this, we can run a growth stream live afterwards, my friends. But for right now, we are going to stop the Swords in Hand Bible trivia at around the 2 hour mark. Because I got some things I gotta go take care of and then come back. Okay, Overton is still here. Wouldn't that yes win some? Oh, Amaziah is here. Amaziah the Great is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome into the live, Amaziah. Good to see you, my dear. Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by, my love. All right, guys, there's Amaziah in the chat. Okay. There is Christine. Christine said a woman's structure is way more complicated than a man's. That is true, because even the pelvic structure of a woman is designed to hold a baby, is designed for a baby to be able to exit through it. A man with an android structure down there is not designed for that. Yes, but men, I don't have a problem respecting a man, you know, guys. Don't get me wrong. But if a man gonna run away, leave the family, Somebody said earlier in the chat that the man has to be the head of the household. No, no, no. The way our households were then, when it was mandatory for the men to stay with their families and raise their children. Daddy was always there unless one accident happened and daddy died. And if something like that, then his brother had to step up and take care of the children. Yes. But nowadays, nobody's stepping up to take care of the children because people say, I come take care of nobody else fit me, rightfully so. And the fathers are running away, leaving their children, gone on about their business, and leave the mother. And then when the mother say they are the head of their household, the man them get vexed. Uno not feel vexed. Right, Green Nation? My brother Green Nation is in the house. Welcome, Green Nation. How you doing, my brother? Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, Amaziah said been here. Okay, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much for coming. Guys, there is my brother Green Nation saying hello to everybody. All right. Oh, you did say hi long time. Oh, I never see it. Hold on, let me go back up in the chat. I never see it. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, you did for real. That's true. I never see it. Sorry. Sorry about that, my brother. Sorry about that, my friend. I did not see it. I apologize, my love. I apologize. I never see it. Okay. Green Nation. Green Nation over time to forget your bed. But Winsome say, who stop? You stop before 5. Stop what, Winsome? Overtime, it's 5:57 for me. You need to go to your bed. Exactly. Any 10 o'clock, and it's now what? 6 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock now for Overton. Overton is here. Oh, Overton. Overton, they are work, man. Overton, they are work. Nation say, what's up with the pig? Mr. Nation, we were talking about the Leviticus and what the Leviticus says. We were talking about the Leviticus and what the Leviticus says about the things we should and should not eat. Hence, the pig on the screen. That was the last animal that I had put up. That's why the pig is there on the screen. I just left the pig there just for argument's sake. Because since the chapters we were reading had to do with the things that were clean and unclean. I'm there in a Green Nation. I'm there, I'm all right still. I'm there, I'm all right. I'm all right. Me good. Me good. Overton, you keep going, bro. Okay, all right. Things and time change. Yes, Winsome. Lots of things and lots of times change. What? Who you all think won the game, guys? Who want to think won the game? Who you all think won the game? I have nothing against the man being the head of the household if he is doing the right thing. Exactly, Christine. I say the same thing. I do not have a problem with the man being the head of the household. I will help him to be the man of the household. But if he's doing the right thing, if he is not doing the right thing, no, sir, I cannot. I cannot support him if he's not doing the right thing. I cannot support him to be the head of the household if he's not doing the right thing. Winsome overturns me, myself, and I. Just same here, Overton, me, myself, and I. So if I'm not the head, there's no other head here. If I'm not the tail, there's no other tail here. Me, myself, and I. Winsome says, you still can't get it from last week, Winsome. Our Winsome and Overton are fight about now. These two children of mine always fighting. What they fighting for now? All right. I am going to announce the winner for this week's game. And the winner for this week's game is somebody who got 13 points. Anybody can guess in the chat who got 13 points to take away the game tonight. Trev, I can't marry you again because you want to be the head and it's me wear the pants. Oh my gosh! It no matter green, I can't put on one pants. I can't put on one pants. We can't wear pants too. I have 2 legs. Who can woman now over win some? Yeah, who can win some now, Jesus? Who can win some? Win some, you never did win week before last. We never did no swording and last. And me? Win some. And me, I call the con artist. I mean, you know, chat, but Right in front of my face. I can't be in a chat, so right in front of my face. Then win some. Now you did win the swords in hand week before last. We never have none last week. Because remember I said last week me did so tired because remember somebody work the night before and I have to go back at work. But come home from work late Thursday morning. And so I had to sleep and go back to work. So I was tired. So I didn't have any swords in hand last week. Watch out! Watch out! What is not this? Over time say him not say nothing. But we see Winsome come out hard and strong after me. Winsome won the week before. But who do you think win this week? Winsome say Overton. Yes, Overton is the winner. Congratulate Overton, guys. Congratulate Overton. Overton won the Swords in Hand / Bible Trivia tonight. And listen, guys, you're going to be running Overton's playlist. Yes, you are gonna. Why say, oh no, nothing. What Winsome say? Where's the Winsome? Green says, men know what to do in the house and for his family, but most couples start to compete in their relationship instead of togetherness and teamwork. You know, that is so true. That is so true, Green Nation. Instead of working together, they're working against each other. Yes, they're in a competition. They're in a competition. And you can't be in a competition with your partner because the two of you are supposed to be on the same team, working towards the same goals. I will win some, say. No worry yourself, Winsome. No worry yourself. You know what chat me? I'm not afraid. Don't chat me all the time. Where is Card? Is Card in the chat? No worry yourself. All things come to those who wait. So don't worry yourself. Overton is the winner this week. Nowadays, it's all about what you can give or do for the other party. Where is the love? There's very little love. That is so true. There is very little love. And a lot of people are saying it is all about what you can give the other party. It has always been about what you can give. It continues to be what you can give. What has happened is that people have become so materialistic, is that the things that they need are not the valuable things that is supposed to sustain the family. Them want Nikes and Jordans and, you know, Louis Vuitton and all these things. When really the important things are love and affection and attention and growth. That's what they should desire. That's what they should demand from their spouse. And that's what all spouses should desire to give. However, they are not on the same page. They are not on the same page. And that is where the problem. Okay, Winsome, I know. Where your credit? What card our credit? You don't think I forget? You think I forget, Winsome? I don't forget. Christine says, jealousy creates an issue in a relationship as well. Exactly. Jealousy creates problems. Because if one party is working hard and moving up, and the other party is struggling, instead of them working together, somebody start being envious and jealous, and the next thing you know, the whole relationship break down. All of it. And respect. Yes, Christine. They lose respect for each other. Them start loading up their mouth. They start calling each other out of their name. They start, you know, all of this. No, we're not doing that. then there is no longer any respect, and the entire relationship just break down. The entire relationship just break down. Mankind start to live internet life and not real living. That is so true. Everybody live internet life. Them say everybody is on the internet in a 24-inch wig and all these things, and that life that they want to live. And then it's about the man who can provide that life for them. It's not about the man who can love them and protect them and take care of the family. They're not about that anymore. Trev, remember my credit, and I won't say it again. All right? Because I'm going to give everybody credit. Who is the runner-up? Who is the runner-up? Winsome, you are the runner-up. Winsome is... Oh my God, that's why I said they are competing. Yes, Nation, I agree. I agree. So the winner of tonight, guys, we don't congratulate Overton. Overton won this week's game with 13 points. Winsome is the runner-up. And then Antonique and Paula tied for third. And Christine and Teresa coming in the distant fourth. So now you have it, guys. You all know who the winners are. Congrats, Overton. I think it's the first time you're winning Swords in Hand / Bible Trivia. I think it's the first time you're winning Overton. And we sincerely want to congratulate you on your win. Next week, guys, let me see what Green Nation says. Where is the days when women was like the flowers of the garden and the fragrance of the flower to air of the ear of the day? The days when men was excited about women and even appreciate hugs and even a touch. Are we in the days are gone now, brother? The man, them want more man touch them right now more than a woman. Yep. I said it. Said what I said. Yeah, Christine, you came in late, but you did well. You did well, and you got a lot of the answers. It's just that somebody got it, somebody's fingers were a little bit faster. So they came in with the answer a little bit quicker than you. But you did well, my sister. You did well. Now congratulate Overton. Minnesota congratulating. Minnesota congratulate Overton, you know. Guys, what's the deal with that? Come on, guys, congratulate Overton. But me not see no champagne and something I go up in the chat right there. So I see Green Nation. Green Nation start sending up some champagne and balloons. Congrats, Overton. Congrats, Overton, you know your Bible though. I don't know if you know your Bible, but you know the part of Leviticus. Or you were lucky this trip. Maybe I lucky you was lucky. Maybe I lucky you were lucky. But congratulations anyway. You and I will talk off the air Overton. And for everybody else who is in the chat, everybody else who was in the chat, guys, I sincerely appreciate everybody who came into the chat tonight. I want you all to hit the like button. If you didn't hit it coming in, hit it going out. It was lucky. Yeah, it looks like it. Like it was sheer luck. It was sheer luck, but it was good luck. It was good luck. Yes, Christine. When you are talking. Okay, when you was talking. Okay. I Google luck. I Google luck for your Overton. But we hope that next week we will have a more next week. Oh my gosh, next week may I go. Next week I'm going to be working. Tired of mash me up. But we're gonna still do the stories in our next week. We might just do 2 chapters, guys. We might just do 2. Because chapter 13 is a little bit long. Chapter 13 is a little bit long, and so too is chapter 14. So for next week, we are going to do only chapters 13 and 14. And with some, I will be reading chapters 13 and 14. I'm going to do 13 tomorrow and 14 the next day, so that you have enough time to listen to them and to check the references in your Bible, so that you don't come on Thursday and tell me that you were not able to listen to it because I put it up late, or you were not able to read it because it was busy, and all these things. Okay, Sister Winsome? I will make sure to put it up over the weekend so you can have it to listen to and to go reference. Okay, sister? I will be sure to do that. But that is going to be it for our Swordsman and Bible Trivia tonight, guys. I sincerely appreciate everyone who came into the chat. Which one are the animals? No, sir, Overton win. Overton win. Okay? So I want to say thanks to everybody who came into the live. I can't possibly remember everybody, but those who came into the chat who have active channels, guys, go ahead and support each other. There was Maria, Valdez, Maria Coleman, Overton, guys, go support Overton over there. Green Nation was here. I know Yard Foods was here as well. Sister Monica Miles was here as well. Amaziah from Great Amaziah channel was here as well. Everybody you see who has an active channel, guys. Black Money was here as well. Go ahead and support them. Paula Allen was here as well. Paula Allen has a channel as well. Modest was here. Modest from Modest Nation. Guys, go and check out each other. Go and support each other. Go watch a video. Give each other some hours. Go watch a video. Shan was here from Shan Stores and Family. Go and support Shan. A long time I don't see Shan, you know. Let me take a look on Shan's channel, because I haven't seen Shan in a while. Go ahead and support each other, guys. Great night, Trevor, as always. I always enjoy it. Have a great night. Thank you so much, my love. You do the same. What? Yes, I will send it to you, Winsome. I certainly will. I certainly will, Sister Winsome. Because me see, me know you can drape me up. Really, really wicked. Me know why you drape me up no more. Me know why you drape me up no more. So, I will be sure. I will be sure to put it up. Guys, if you did not hit the like button on your way in, hit the like button on your way out. Do not forget, my friends, to hit the like button. It's not going to shock you. Let me look for Shan TV. I'm on another thing here. Shan's Store and Family. All right. Let me see what Shan is up to here. Okay, Shan's video. Okay, a day at Duns River. All right. Go over, guys, and support Shan. She has a video up there a day at Duns River. I haven't been to Duns River since the last time I went to Jamaica. That was 2018. So I'm always glad when I see Duns River. Whenever I see Jamaican water and a hole, I am glad. All right, Sean, you will get some hours. I will be watching that. All right. Thanks to everybody who came into the chat again, guys. I appreciate you all. Go ahead and love and support each other. Until next time, my friends, this is Trev from Trevessence, where your journey matters. Don't forget, guys, to tell me if you want me to read another book on the channel. If so, let me know. I will. If not, I hope you all enjoyed the Dirty Little Secrets. Guys, I will see you all again sometime. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a grow stream tomorrow. Yes, we might do a grow stream tomorrow. But until then, guys, peace out. Take care of yourselves. We will see you again tomorrow. Okay? Bye-bye.